Hello, my dear viewers. You are welcome to the maiden edition of Ukoche Igala. Ukoche Igala is a lesson meant for the Igala people. It is meant for the lovers of Igala and those who wish to speak the language correctly. And these sessions that we're going to have, the sessions will be putting us through the use of Igala language, beginning from the scratch. My name is Gabriel Alhassan Ota. It is my pleasure to introduce this program and bring you on board the study of Igala language, which we call Ukoche Igala. Now, for us to understand, for us to appreciate the study of Igala language, we will be using the English language. And we'll be code switching and code mixing for you to understand the Igala language very well. I hope you enjoy it, and I believe that you will continue to join the various episodes that will be from this moment. Now, the study of any language begins from one, the historical perspective of the community or the people speaking the language. Another aspect is the everyday usages. So, we talk about greetings in a particular language. We talk about courtesies in a particular language. So this maiden edition will be introducing us to greetings in Igala. From there, we will proceed to such other expressions as common questions that we ask, what's your name? My name is, and so on and so forth. So that is how we begin Ukoche Igala. Now, greetings. How do we say good morning in Igala? And before we answer the question, we'll take into consideration the parties that are involved. When one person says good morning to one person, when one person says good morning to more than one person, those are the areas we're going to do, and we will endeavor to put some of the texts on the screen for you to appreciate. Good morning in Igala is Walodudu. Wala Odudu. When you meet someone, you meet a friend, you meet a brother, you meet anyone, and you greet in the morning, the expression is Wala Odudu. Wala Odudu. The full version is Wala Odudu, but it is usually abridged as Wala Odudu or simply Olodudu. Okay, good morning is Olodudu or Wala Odudu for one person. That is, if the recipient of the greetings is one, then it is Walodudu. If you are referring to more than one person, assuming you meet a group of people, you meet two persons, you meet three or four, you will now add the second person plural pronoun in Igala, which is me. Now, the subsequent classes will be talking about Igala pronouns, and then we will expand on this. For now, you in Igala, when it is plural, is me. So to say good morning to a group of people, you say me walodudu. Me walodudu. Okay? So I take it again. Walodudu is good morning to one person. Me walodudu, good morning to a group of people or more than one person, that is, as from two persons and above. Afternoon. Afternoon is Oroka. Odudu is morning. Afternoon is Oroka. Now, the greetings attached is this Mewola or Wala. So, for good afternoon, it is Walodudu. Wala Odudu for one person. Sorry, Wala Oroka for one person. Wala Oroka, abridged as Waloroka or Oloroka. Some people will simply say Oroka. Okay, that is it. And that is good afternoon to one person. When you have more than one person, The same way you add me to wala odudu in the case of good morning is how you add me to wala roka. So you simply say me wala roka or molo roka, simply abridged as mo roka. Okay, me wala roka o abmegbo, and so on and so forth. That is good afternoon to you all. How are you doing? Then in the evening, you say mewolane or wolane for one person. Remember that ane is evening. Ane is evening. So when you greet in the evening, you say wolane. That is, you are addressing one person. You're extending courtesies to one person. When you have more than one, you say meolane or molane. Okay, so Igala is such a flexible language that you can abridge certain expressions, especially the vowels. So instead of fully giving it as in mewolane, you can simply say molane. The people understand what you say. Okay, now I take the greetings once again before we make progress. That is, good morning to a person is walodudu. Good morning to more than one person, mewalodudu. Good morning or good afternoon to one person is waloroka. Good afternoon to more than one, mewaloroka. Evening is olane and mewolane, depending on the recipients, whether single or plural. Now, we need to use English language terms to understand this. For example, we'll be talking about parts of speech, and we'll bring them home in Igala for you to understand. I hope you have appreciated all of these in terms of courtesies in Igala, greetings generally. Now, when you have to extend greetings in other situations, such as thank you for a job well done, or you're welcome, and the rest of them. We will be talking about those ones in the subsequent classes. But for now, let me add these two ways to ask questions about our identities. You want to know what name someone bears in Igala? How do you ask him? How do you ask her? So, what is your name in Igala? Is Enwuchodue or Abumadudue? What is your name? Enwuchodue. Enwu is something, and remember that in English language, the word what represents something, okay, grammatically. So when an Igala man asks to know your name, he will say, Enwu she odue or Amadudue. What is your name, or how are you addressed? And to answer the question, the respondent will say, Odumiko or Odumiche. For example, now my name is Gabriel. I would say Odumiko Gabriel or Odumiche Gabriel. So, my dear listener, my dear viewer, what is your name? Amadudue. I hear your reply now. Those whose name is John, you said John. If your name is Ekele, you say Odumichi Ekele. If your name is Ojoma, you say Odumichi Ojoma. If your name is Inikpi, you say Odumichi Inikpi, and so on and so forth. So this beginning is how we bring to a close this very first segment of our discussion on the use of Igala, which we call Ukoche Igala. Very exciting editions are on the way, and I hope you have learned from this. Don't forget to like and share this video for all lovers of Igala language. those who would like to improve in their use of Igala language, and by the grace of God, we will get there. Until the next edition, I am Dr. Gabriel Hazanete saying, have a nice time. Ogbataki kulegi wa ojomune, ukaomeka kini megba, meoleniti, ojokido ategbo mune.